Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another rousing episode of Fuck That's a Tasty Beverage. I'm Jason.
My name is Mark, aka Smooth, and today we are here at Goodwood, downtown Louisville, Kentucky, to try a tasty beverage.
We're going to be having the red wine barrel-aged Saison this afternoon. We're going to be meeting with Phil Dearner, president extraordinaire of Goodwood. Let's venture on inside and see what he has for us.
Welcome to Fuck That's a Tasty Beverage, where we explore drinks of all kinds by some of the most talented people in the industry. We're here to expose folks to the delicious drinks we encounter, their creators, and maybe have some fun in the process. Follow us as we explore these incredible concoctions. This is Fuck That's a Tasty Beverage.
This is King's Landing. This is where all the magic happens. Kind of, no, actually it doesn't. This is where all the fucking spreadsheets happen. This is where our ping pong table is that we generally use, but now it's become a table to hold shit. Our tap room that's been demolished and redone. It used to be Grandpa's basement, and now we're trying to turn it into something fairly cool for Louisville. I haven't told you, but we're becoming Goodwood Brewing Company. And our direction with Goodwood Brewing Company is touched by wood and brewed with limestone filtered water. So we want this room to reflect wood and limestone. So we have a floor that you can barely see right now, but it's made to look like limestone slabs. And the bar top will match that. And then the centerpiece of our room is from a barrel back in our breweries. Our cement guy made a cask of it and then turned it into a nice cement backsplash and drip tray.
On a red light out here.
We will have a camera in there.
Okay.
Because there will be boobs in there too.
How many extra people do you think you'll be able to get in here after the remodel?
Well, you think we only had that short bar with that seating and that stupid thing there with a couple tables around. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to have a much more extended bar, high tops everywhere over here, all new booth system right here, similar to what that is, and then high tops throughout here. I don't know, maybe double? Yeah,
that's nice.
So that's the beginning of the tap room, which you guys hopefully will see more in a week or so when it's finished.
Phil, you brought us down to the dungeon down here. Tell me a little bit about where we're at.
Well, this is a project that we started when we decided to expand our barrel aging program. Obviously up in the brew house, it's hot. It's very hot. It's probably 110 degrees in the top level today. So we wanted to figure out a way we can expand our barrel program and start using more red wine barrels and brandy barrels, bourbon barrels. We've got a couple other barrels that we're experimenting with now. And you know, we want to age at a nice, cool temperature to promote the best beer that we can and keep the beer healthy as we age it.
Now, we're all drinking the red wine barrel-aged Saison here at Goodwood, and we're standing in front of some of their super deluxe, top secret wine barrels here that they've gotten from California. Phil makes these sound like they are the holy grail of wine barrels, so that's pretty much all we can say about that, as Forrest Gump would say.
What made you want to match the wine with the beer? What made you want to put that together?
We, as a production brewery, we brew the same beers day in, day out. And the way us Kentucky boys can experiment is through barrels. And we've gotten our hands on red wine barrels here and there throughout the decade. And we'd always throw this beer or that beer in there and to see what happens. And a lot of it turned out okay, and some of it turned out really well. And the one beer that was consistently awesome was a Saison in the red wine barrel. You got those sweet Saison and fruity esters in the background mixed with the tannins and red wine. It's a really good beer. And every time we would do a small batch, we would put it on a tap room, and the response was just terrific. So obviously, as we were looking to expand our barrel program beyond just bourbon barrels and really try to become a premier barrel housing brewery, red wine barrels were on the forefront of our thought process. And so we've got a great friend who can acquire awesome red wine barrels from California, and these are some of those, and they're beautiful barrels. If you can see the strapping on the outside, this is to keep it real tight. So we got these barrels, and we've got several batches in a row of them, which are going to make a terrific red wine barrel Saison.
Now, how long will a batch age in a barrel before you all keg it?
Well, with the Saison, the red wine barrel Saison, because we want the tannins out of the beer, out of the barrel, it takes about 6 months to get the tannins that we want. But as a Saison wants to be, it wants to be lively and vibrant and fresh. So to combat that, we take some 6-month-old aged, we take some 3 months, and we take some 1 month. And we blend those together. That way we get a nice fresh Saison.
Crisp.
That we want, crisp in the way a Saison should be. And then we get the tannins that we need out of the wine barrels that take so long to extract from there. So we do a blending process for the red wine barrel. We do have a proprietary yeast blend here that flocculates real well, and it's a nice French Saison yeast mixed with another American type of yeast that helps it fall out.
So how about this here? What is the future for Goodwood? What kind of beer you're trying to put together for the future here?
One I can't talk about yet because, but it's a homage to a brewer that was not only one of my best friends, but an awesome brewer that passed away a few years ago, and he had his awesome recipe that we want to recreate and barrel age it in a certain barrel, which is not giving you a lot of information.
Top secret.
It is. So we're doing that. I would like to have 6 everyday year-round barrel-aged beers and do up to 12 a year.
I can dig it.
I want to, when somebody thinks about Goodwood, whether it's in this region or we get more to our opening everything up to the East Coast, when you think about barrel aging, I want them to think about Goodwood.
I can dig it. Drink brings us together, though.
It does.
The drink brings us together. That's right.
Phil, thanks for your time, brother. I appreciate it as always. This is going to be a great episode. A little bit of before footage, a little bit of after footage. We got some history, we've got some future. It's a good blend, just like the Saison. It's been a fantastic episode of Fuck That's a Tasty Beverage here at Goodwood. We had a great night with each other, obviously, and also with Phil. We want to thank him tremendously.
So much.
Immensely, tremendously.
Yes.
So, want to talk a little bit about
social media. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. And also subscribe to our page on YouTube.
And if you are feeling generous, buy us a beer. Let us keep doing our thing. We'll keep entertaining you.
Yes.
It's a symbiotic relationship. We're like a bunch of parasites.
That's right. So for Mr. Smooth Hoosier, before it storms out here,
and Jason Livers, and the rest of our Fuck That's a Tasty Beverage crew, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Buy local first, children.
Always local, always local.